So I played the new Archon quest and new star approaches in Genshin Impact. If you enjoyed watching this video, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. But anyways, enjoy.
Halt!
What?
Who
They
trespasses
were
on
in
these
there
hallowed
before.
grounds?
Just pressing through.
What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well,
Let's
here
just
they
kill him.
come. Line them up and knock them down.
Yep. Kill him. Kill. Kill. Wow, these guys are not fit for guard duty. Kill. We kill him.
Stop! What's all this about?
Is that official?
Lady Coaching, these
Oh,
two
it's
strange
Kaching,
people
never
suddenly
mind.
appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
Kaching, oh man, I wanted her so bad in the banner, but I got Jian instead.
Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
Kaching.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Whoa.
Oh, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
She's an
Should I
atheist.
respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
Yep. I think she's
So,
cute.
What should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing
Not
snack
food
last
again,
night.
Paimon.
Sugar-frosted slime!
Ugh.
Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift? Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious. That's the one! Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Leave him.
There's no end to this.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my...
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, who had caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him.
Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure, please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh yes, you might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep, we are. Let me through. Let me through.
And yet the code they used
Get
was
out of my
not the
way.
one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
Let's kill him. Ooh, fancy. Wait, is this the Jade Palace? Oh my god.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me.
I wanna try. If my GN is strong enough to carry. I don't think so because her heal not that strong yet. Stick eye. Whoa! Look at this downstairs. Wow. This is my first time ever seeing this. I didn't spoil myself because I wanted to face child myself with no experience. But I do know that it's one of the hardest boss. I mean, Storm Terror was the first boss ever you faced, but that was really easy. I don't know about child though.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
Nope.
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first.
Aw,
Naturally.
Ningguang's a nice girl. I mean, nice lady.
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please. And you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get?
I'm starting to hate Paimon.
One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for.
I really hate her now. I really hate Paimon.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper.
Alright.
And they look really mad at us, too.
Barbados!
Let's use all of our skills. Dead. What?
I guess this is it.
Oh,
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you.
is it? I forgot
But
about
how
it.
did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The
Yes,
last stop
Zhongli.
on our rite of parting preparations tour
God,
is
that Fatui
Dion
badass.
Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Zhongli, please.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Yes, it was beautiful.
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy
Yeah,
place
and I now
before.
hate Paimon. It made me hate Paimon forever.
We want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting. We must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
Is this the famous
So how
Barbara
good is your
song?
singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
It's time to sing whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
Oh man, it's the Barbara song. SSS plus tier traveler. Oh, oh,
Is it
oh.
because you sing a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand Tiraloo?
The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Let's fight child, please. I know it's hard, but
So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him.
yep.
He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Wish for him. Look, he's right in front of you. Oh, kidding. Wait, what? Oh. We're gonna fight child. We're gonna fight this dude. I think, yeah, I'm gonna sit back. Use Ember for extra
Leave it to
damage.
me.
Yeah, for this. It's finally time. It's time, boys. It's time.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia.
It's child.
Look! trouble. Quick, we have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Come on, you know it's child.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Oh no.
Who's there?
It's child.
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. She will get that which she desires.
No. Yep, let's
I'm
fight.
not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway.
Yes, I can.
The time
Killing
for
you.
discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again.
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
Cocky.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
Kill. Kill. I'm pressing 1. I'm pressing 1.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Take him more seriously.
He's dead.
Haha, good.
What?
No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get
Oh,
tough.
Jesus.
Now,
Oh, God.
show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Damn, having Jian is so good. I didn't see the cutscene.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Animal. Who is that?
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected.
Oh no.
Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
What? Oh god, no. Boss fight. Oh no. Am I gonna die? Oh no.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you!
Oh no. Paimon, you could float. How did you fall? Oh no. I'm actually scared. I wasn't doing that much damage. Oh god.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leap the information?
We're just gonna hack slash.
No matter. Hand
Oh,
the
God,
Gnosis
no.
over now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it.
Wait, what? I only lost a child, but that's okay.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to
Wow.
say the least. It seems that the guardian
Story
deity of
is
the
so
capital
good.
of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. Do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing
Alright.
destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago! How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now! The Fatui have been researching them!
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place,
This is
along
getting
with that
interesting.
which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Whoa. This looks sick. Oh. Bro, this is so awesome. Get to see the cutscene. Alright, I'll stay quiet.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Nira, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on?
Hasn't ended yet. Yes.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Oh, it's Xiao.
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here. So will the power of the Chising, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
That's great. Respect.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Genshin Ballista!
Now this is a fight. We are.
Manning the
Oh,
Genshin
never mind.
Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
What?
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a
Wait,
god
what?
in several millennia.
Why is my damage so high?
What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
What's this?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Oh God. I did.
No
Alright.
one escapes my
Wait,
sight!
wrong one.
Genshin God's attacking!
Oh man. What the?
So many Fatui
This shit.
We can't help!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Everyone has their...
This is so hard.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the time of Julian cars.
What?
Wow, it's Madame King's shockwave. This green is really strong.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades. Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Bro. Yes. Let's see. No, not lag
The
again.
interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working. We just need to keep this up.
What is that? Oh no. Wish! Oh my god, so many wishes! Oh my god, so many 3-star wishes! Oh no! So many 3-star unlucky. Come on, 5-star pool. Zhao. Alright. I'm shipping Zhao and the Traveler.
Be careful now.
The Genshin Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is
What?
the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Big oof. Big oomph. Yo, that's so sick. This game is amazing.